game loaded up here, and we're going to be seeing one of the coolest Pokemon, arguably, of this tournament come out.
Oh, and there it is. We are our top 4 match with the SokoJohn, the signature DELPHOX. Oh my goodness, we saw this earlier in Swift, I believe round 2, and it was able to put in a lot of work with just a massive special attack with powerful psychic moves and fire moves as well, paired with that Lele psychic terrain, who's going to be something to look out for. So the Lele, the DELPHOX, the Landorus, and the Charizard Y on SokoJohn's side of the field, while Matt has the Tapu Koko, the Cresselia, the Araquanid, and the Landorus.
So FSUFan bring out a very interesting combination of mons. The Cresselia is something we have not seen him bring to any of his matches as of yet. And I also want to point out SokoJohn really building his team around this DELPHOX. He has the psychic terrain to boost its psychic type attacks, has the Charizard out to bring out the Sun and boost its fire types attacks. So this DELPHOX is just getting so much support from its teammates, and SokoJohn just able to give it all the support it needs to make it work. He's brought it this far at the top 4, so DELPHOX has been putting in a lot of work this tournament.
Right, and with that, we are going to go right into the match. Here we go. Game number 1 of our first top 4 match. Let's get it. SokoJohn versus FSUFan. Let's see how we start. We see the Tapu Lele and the DELPHOX immediately getting that psychic terrain up and setting up for DELPHOX, as we see Cresselia and FSUFan come in. Cresselia being known for having Trick Room as well as Icy Wind, but Tapu Koko just being known for having such extreme speed. Not the move, but you know what I mean, man.
And we're going to see the Psychic Seed come out and give the DELPHOX the special defense increase. But we're going to see the Electro Ball come out into the Lele. Not going to do that much. Side Shot going to come into the Cresselia, and that is not going to be doing much at all. Cresselia is a very, very tanky. But DELPHOX is going to steal the Wiki Berry from Cresselia. That is huge.
That is gigantic right there. What an amazing tech with that Magician ability, an ability that almost no Pokemon really has. And now Tapu Koko with this Trick Room up is not going to be the fastest thing on the field, but Cresselia is, and going to retaliate with an Ice Beam, doing minuscule damage.
We're going to have the Side Shot come into Koko. That's going to be more than enough to KO, and this DELPHOX is going to be free to go for whatever it decides. Going to go for the Heat Wave. Single target Heat Wave is doing a lot of damage to this Cresselia. Not as much as I was thinking.
DELPHOX is so cool. I'm sorry, like he just pointed that stick like Leviosa on him and just like fire came out. Okay, sorry, but
we're gonna see the Araquanid go ahead and the liquidation. It's going to hang on with just a little bit of health. So go for the skill swap into the DELPHOX. So Cresselia gonna go ahead and get this Magician. DELPHOX is going to go ahead and obtain Levitate.
Yeah, definitely doesn't want to forfeit the item that was going to be given to him. As we see a Psychinium Z coming out from the Tapu Lele on SokoJohn's side of the field.
And we're going to go see the Psychium Z, presumably going into that opposing slot, not into the Cresselia, but into the Araquanid slot, and that is going to be doing a ton of damage. Araquanid is a little bit on the special defensive side, so we'll be able to hang on with just about 25% HP, but the double target with the DELPHOX is going to ensure that Araquanid is down.
Absolutely. Now Araquanid, like that is a huge loss right there, as we see the Landorus now come in. The Trick Room, once again, it looks like it's really just benefiting SokoJohn just a little bit more than it's benefiting FSUFan right now.
Right, FSUFan going for the skill swap onto the DELPHOX, giving it Levitate, so this Landorus will not be able to touch DELPHOX, unfortunately. It does have the Rock Slide that could potentially damage it a little bit. We're going to see the Side Shot come out, do a little bit under 50, and we're going to do a double Side Shot here. Not sure if that's going to be able to pick up the KO. Does not, and Landorus goes for the Earthquake, but because of the skill swap,
Levitate.
So the Lele will be going down, and the Cresselia is going to take damage too because it does not have the Levitate because of the skill swap. So potentially an oversight on FSU's fans.
Yep, and that is, yeah, that's exactly as you said, an oversight. Like, that was such an interesting play. A little bit hard to remember because, like, you click that bottom screen, it doesn't tell you, it doesn't keep up with the abilities that are, like, distributed through skill swap and stuff like that. As Cresselia goes for the Ice Beam, and it is not enough to KO this Landorus, could be revealing that it is actually Assault Vest?
I believe so. That it took it very comfortably, lived about 50% HP, and, you know, Landorus being, you know, the ground flying type, does not want to be taking any sort of ice moves. But that U-turn going to come into the Cresselia, do more than enough damage to knock it out, and that is enough to seal the game for SokoJohn.
All right, and SokoJohn is going to pick up the first win of the top 4 sets. And we are going to get game number 2 up in here. Just really interesting play from both players, both breaking out really interesting strats. I really haven't seen too much of skill swap Cresselia ever since Ashton Cox used it, I think in like 2015 or something like that.
Yes, Ashton Cox being one of those players that really innovates a lot. I remember his 2014 team had so many cool Pokemon. I think he had Heliolisk, Gigalith, and Weavile all on the same team. And he brought that to Nationals and did so well with that.
That is super nutty. And honestly, like, that is just what is... That is just the creativity you need to take matches like this. We are going to be heading straight into game number 2. SokoJohn keeping the squad. Is this the squad right here? This is the 4.
This same 4 going to be coming out on both ends. FSUFan may be realizing this the oversight with the skill swap Cresselia. Maybe does not want to give the DELPHOX Levitate again.
Yeah, that was a really, like, but once again, he's going to be more aware of that, and we're going to head straight into game number 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The hype in chat. Who do you want to see take this? Like, this is a set right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm really hoping DELPHOX goes far here. I have been awakened to its power. Magician, let's see what happens here. We're going to have the Lele DELPHOX lead come out again. It's been working for SokoJohn well this tournament. We saw him lead it earlier in Swiss, and I don't think he's going to be stopping that. We're going to have Cresselia and Coco come out. We're going to have the electric terrain come up. We're going to help Coco boost its power a little bit, but because Lele is a tad bit slower, we're going to have the psychic terrain come out, and because of DELPHOX's psychic seed, we're going to activate that and get the special defense boost.
All right, and as special defense boost comes out, instead of going for the Electro Ball, we're just going to get a hard switch right there coming out from the Coco as we go straight into the Arachnid. Probably going to be ready to set up some shenanigans with some trickeries.
We're going to have the Side Shot come in because Arachnid is a little weaker on the physically defensive side. It's going to do a lot of damage, and because of the double into it, Arachnid is gone.
Oh, that is an early loss right there. An excellent, excellent, excellent call from SokoJohn, realizing that a switch may be coming out and just taking out. And now we have this Landorus here who doesn't really particularly enjoy the fact that it's in a Trick Room right now.
It does not, and I believe FSUFan was actually the Groundium Z variant here. He's going to go ahead and take that out. Does not want to have a double target come back into it, potentially losing it. Coco going to bring the electric terrain up, going to not make the Lele and DELPHOX's psychic attacks as powerful. Have the Ice Beam come out from Cresselia into the Lele. Not going to be doing that much, but we're going to see the Psychic Z come out from SokoJohn and potentially going into the Tapu Koko slot. And if so, even in the electric terrain, I do not think that is going to be enough damage.
Yeah, this is going to be really rough, honestly. Like, if Tapu Koko is able to hold on, what is it going to do after this turn? But we will find out if it even survives, and it is not able to survive. Gonna pick up the knockout, and now it is down to this Cresselia, who only has Ice Beam as revealed as its only move right now. And another Magician taking its Wiki Berry. What is this next level DELPHOX?
This DELPHOX is not going to let that Cresselia do any sort of recovery unless the Cresselia may be carrying Morning Sun or Moonlight or something like that. But with SokoJohn having the early 2 2 KO Mons on FSU's end, it is going to be easy peasy going from here.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy indeed, as we just get an Intimidate off onto that Landorus, just hindering it that much more right there. As DELPHOX just goes for Heave, as Cresselia avoids, probably not the main target right there, as Landorus, ooh, wow, yeah, that doesn't do much at all. Ooh.
Landorus going to come out and do the Earthquake into the Levitate Cresselia, not going to hurt its partner, but it will be going into the DELPHOX here, and is going to be able to hang on very comfortably because of the Landorus coming in from SokoJohn's end.
Yes, DELPHOX actually is proving to be, like, who would have thought, like, I didn't wake up this morning and it was like, DELPHOX is going to be a problem today. Everyone needs to look out for DELPHOX, but it is. It's a huge problem. DELPHOX is just going to protect this turn and just,
so much work.
The madness, the shenanigans. I don't even know how to feel about this. This is crazy.
So yeah, Ice Beam into the Lele, not going to do that much. Landorus going for the knockoff into the DELPHOX to prevent the, stop the Wiki Berry that it stole, but the Protect is going to prohibit that. Landorus going to come in and go ahead and intimidate the Landorus, maybe allowing the DELPHOX to live another attack. And let's see what FSUFan goes for here. Goes to a Ice Beam. Will it be into the Landorus? It will, but as we saw, the Landorus is Assault Vest, so it's going to hang on very comfortably. DELPHOX going to go ahead and outspeed Landorus. Go ahead and get the Side Shot into it, and we're going to see the Earthquake come out. Now, with a -2 Earthquake coming out, I'm not sure if the DELPHOX will live. It's going to be very, very close.
Ooh, I don't know. It might be. And yep, that is finally going to be the end of DELPHOX, but it leaves in just such a strange position as the Dimension goes back to normal. Cresselia is now the slowest Pokemon on the field, and Charizard is here to essentially pick up the pieces of what Landorus is.
Yes, and we're going to see Charizard go ahead and Mega Evolve, get the Sun out. These fire moves are going to be so hot right now.
Oh.
He's going to do so much damage if he does opt for it. He could be the single target variant, because as we saw earlier, we saw flamethrowers coming out from Charizards.
Are we going to be seeing that hot
the
fire? It's going to be the hot fire coming
very
through.
hot. Landorus going to instantly go down because of that heat wave. And Cresselia lives very comfortably, but Landorus going to go ahead for the U-turn. It's going to do a lot of damage to the Cresselia.
Ooh, and went back.